on his face. Go ahead.
Okay, so the last question I had is like when I know that when Jesus died for us, I know
You're
that
just,
it's
yeah. But I'm
sorry?
listening to you.
Oh,
He's
okay.
saying,
I was saying like
go ahead.
yeah, I was saying like when Jesus died for us, I know that it was like his human nature that died, and I know that when he died, the entire debt of sin like got paid off fully. My question is like, does that mean that his human nature has infinite value, or is it the person of Jesus who has infinite
Yes.
value?
We don't say that the human nature died. That's not how we articulate the death
So
of
it's
Christ.
more the person?
The Bible doesn't say the human nature died. It says Jesus died. So what we
Okay.
say Jesus, the God-man, died, but he died a human death because that's the only kind of death he could die, right?
Yeah, so it's Jesus that died in his human nature.
Yeah, you can say that way. You can just
Yeah,
say that Jesus died a human death. You can say it that way, but because
yeah.
we're not Nestorians, we don't believe there's a divine person, a human person. It's only one eternal divine person who is now a man, and now he dies a human death. So this is why you have Christians talking about God dying. Because yes, God died, but the only type of death that God could experience is human death. So God died a human death without ceasing to exist.
Okay, so it's
So,
the infinite value comes from the person, not the nature.
yes,
Okay.
the person who dies, it's the person that's valuable, right? I mean, death is determined by, or I should say, the value of a death will be determined by the person undergoing the death. So when a dog dies, it's not as horrendous or tragic as when a human baby dies, right?
Yeah,
Why?
exactly. Because the Bible tells us that humans have more value than animals.
So even among humans, now let's take it a step further. When you have a wicked, vile, immoral anarchist spreading mischief, spreading evil, and even, let's say, harming innocent people, when he dies and a righteous man dies, whose death is more tragic?
The righteous man.
See? But the wicked, we don't feel sorry. We believe he gets what he deserves, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now let's take it a step further. Let's go a little deeper on this because you asked a good question. Let's say a Hamas terrorist, a filthy scum Mohammedan who follows Muhammad, who's in hell, he gets killed. He gets beheaded, or he gets shot in the head for raping women, violating women, violating young girls, and beheading people just because they're not Muslim. When that bastard dies, is it tragic or we say justice?
Yeah, it's justice.
But when you then have that same filthy terrorist going around beheading young boys or men because they're not Muslim, that death is tragic, right?
Yeah,
See the difference how it works?
yeah, exactly. It's
And then
based
we can even
on the
take it
person.
with status. We can even take it with status. If you, as an American citizen, were to go to, let's say, Saudi Arabia and you got killed, that would be tragic, right?
Yeah,
But it wouldn't cause a national outrage and cause war. But what if the president goes to Saudi Arabia and they kill him?
yeah. It would be like World War III.
It would start a war, right?
Yeah,
See, again, we take into consideration nature and status. Everyone got it? Everyone listening? Nature and status. I hope you're listening here. Therefore, Jesus, being God, he's an eternal divine person. He's not a human person. He's a divine person now experiencing a human life because he became human. His death becomes the most tragic and shocking and blasphemous. And the worth of his death is infinite because he, as a divine person, has infinite worth. That's how we measure the worth of death.
I get it. Okay, that's all the questions
That's
I
the
had for
question,
now.
dude.
Thank
Remember,
you.
he's Assyrian. So you see, Assyrians have great minds, and he's good looking too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's all the questions I have. I'll probably come up with more and come another time.
God bless
But
you,
as of right
brother.
now, just God bless you and your daughters. I'll keep praying for you guys, all right?
Love you, brother. You're making me proud. Make Jesus happy, and you'll make me happy. And pray that I stay
I
faithful and
will.
love Jesus unto death.
I will.
All right,
Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you. Take care.
Father, Son, and Spirit. Good question, man. He's Assyrian too, and he's good looking. And ladies, he's single. Ishu, he's single, huh? Ishu, unless you're called to be a nun, you love the Lord. Assyrian young man loves the Lord.